I want to pause here because early in my career, I was a part of a response to the breach that had been running for 11 days before anyone in the organization knew. The attacker was patient, slow, deliberate, staying below detection thresholds the entire time. An alert had fire on day 2. An unusual service account login, low severity, it sat in a queue, nobody actually touched it. Not because the team was bad, because it had hundreds of alerts, limited context, nothing connecting that single flag to anything significant. The signal was there, the noise buried it. But today, with AI-powered behavioral analytics, that incident would have been stopped on day 2. Because the AI would have connected that login anomaly to 2 other low-severity signals from the same 48 hours, assessed the combined risk as critical, and triggered automated containment before actually human opened the ticket. So this is a shift, a fundamentally different operating model altogether. Now we have seen the dangerous part. Once attacker gets inside, they move fast, quietly, and intelligently. 5 leadership questions every company should ask, along with tools that can help answer them before the next breaches begin. Let's start. The GUARD framework. G stands for governed identities. The badge is the entry point. Badge governance is your first line of defense. If a senior leader's credentials are stolen tonight, what can the attacker access? Traditional security asks one question at login. Is this the right password? Pass or fail? Session trusted. AI asks a different question. Does this behavior look like a real person? Platforms like Entra ID and Okta can really run continuous risk score on every login and every session, device location behavior, time of the day, global threat signals, anomaly detected, and access blocked automatically. No help desk ticket, no human in the loop, it happens in milliseconds. And the leadership leverage, you are no longer relying on your employee to spot a perfect phishing email at 8 a.m. on a Monday. AI is watching every login, every session, every access request, and making real-time judgments that used to require a human analyst. And your boardroom question, if credentials are compromised tonight, how quickly does your AI system know something is wrong? Unified detection. A good airport doesn't have just cameras at each gate. It has a unified control room that sees the whole picture. So most enterprises do not lack alerts. They lack connected context. One identity alert, one endpoint alert, one cloud alert. Separately, they look minor. Together, they show an attack in progress. Behavioral analytics platforms like Microsoft Sentinel and SecureNX build the baseline for every user and device. An attacker using valid credentials and legitimate tools still looks behaviorally wrong to an AI that knows what normal looks like. The signal does not get buried. And your boardroom question for this, what is your real mean time to detect? Not the dashboard number, but the actual time between attacker entry and your team knowing. A. When a threat is identified at an airport, nobody convenes a committee. Pre-designed protocols execute immediately. So in ransomware behavior starts at 2 a.m. on a Sunday, does containment require a human to be awake? Colonial Pipeline 2021. Attackers gain access through one legacy, VPN account with no MFA. Ransomware deployed 5,500 miles of fuel pipelines shut down, 6 days of disruption across the US East Coast. A 4.4 million ransom paid. So one legacy account, no automated containment, national infrastructure halted. So AI can really help in defending. SOAR platforms like Splunk SOAR execute pre-approved playbook automatically, isolate the endpoints, revoke the tokens, preserve evidence, notify the team in just under 60 seconds without human approval. Automation doesn't replace judgment, but it buys human time. So your boardroom question for this is, if ransomware starts at 2 a.m. on Sunday, does your containment response require a human to be awake? Or restrict blast radius. One staff badge should not open every door on the airport. Change Healthcare 2024. Attackers entered through the remote access portal with no MFA. The network was insufficiently segmented. They reached the systems containing the records of 192.7 million individuals, the largest healthcare data breach in the US history. Payments disrupted, pharmacy affected, patients impacted. One entry point, flat network, enterprise-wide crisis. Tools like Illumio map every east-west communication in your environment, 30 days of passive observation, recommend segmentation policies based on what they actually see. Zscaler, zero trust network access, replaces VPN with application-level services. Users reach out only what they need, nothing else. No network to move laterally through. Your boardroom question for this is, if one device in your organization were compromised right now, how many critical systems could an attacker reach from it? D. Defend AI systems. The airport just installed a powerful new information kiosk that can answer any question about any passenger, any cargo, any staff schedule with no access restrictions and no query logs. That is what an ungoverned enterprise AI looks like. In 2023, Samsung engineers pasted proprietary source code and confidential meeting notes into ChatGPT to help them with their work. The data left Samsung's control entirely. Samsung subsequently banned Gen AI tools on the company devices. That was not malicious, that was productivity. This is happening in your organization right now. Now imagine a deliberate attacker using your own enterprise AI Copilot through a compromised identity to surface M&A documents, client data, board communications through normal-looking queries. No traditional security alerts are fired. The data leaves through your own tool. Now, how AI can defend this is tools like Microsoft Purview sensitivity labels restrict what Copilot can surface. AI query logging treated as privileged access logging. Unusual pattern triggered behavioral alerts. Input and output guardrails block prompt injection setups. The principle? Your AI tools are not exempt from security control you apply to everything else. Boardroom question? Do you know exactly what your AI tools can access? And if you are actively monitoring how they are being used? Let me bring this back to the airport one final time. A well-run airport does not build a higher fence and hope nobody gets through. It operates on assumption that eventually something will happen, and it designs every system, every protocol, and every response capability around one question. When something gets through, how far can we go? How fast can we contain it? That is the mindset shift enterprise security need in 2026. And here is what I genuinely believe after years of working on both the sides of this problem. AI has given defenders something they have not had in a long time, the ability to match attackers' speed. Not to guarantee no breach will ever happen, but to shrink the window from months to minutes. That shift is available right now. To any enterprise that chooses to build around, Guard is a framework. 5 pillars, 5 board questions, 1 framework. And what I want to leave you with this one same question I opened with. If an attacker entered your organization right now, how long would it take you to actually know? If the honest answer is days, weeks, or months, that is where the work begins. If this kind of leadership briefing is useful, where we cut through the noise and focus on what actually matters, for enterprise decisioning, subscribe to TeqTalk. Every week, one important enterprise topic broken down for leader and practitioner. Every 2 weeks, a conversation with someone building this in real world. Subscribe and share with the leaders who should be sitting with the 29-minute question.